All right, so happy Wednesday? Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
So we are going to start.
Like Friday.
It should be Friday. So we've got a lot happening in our lives right now because if you're watching and keeping up with our everyday life around an adoptive family, we just got back from celebrating our oldest child's birthday. We went to Nashville for that. He just wanted it with Margie and I, so we had fun celebrating his birthday. And then we have another milestone birthday because yesterday, which maybe did you video that? The happy birthday song?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I'll put that in with this video. We did the happy birthday song with our now 13-year-old. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday, 'cause we all love you. Happy birthday, don't think that we're rude. Happy birthday, 'cause we're all gonna howl at you. Her birthday party is going to be on Saturday. And how have you been feeling this week as an adoptive mom?
Kind of like helpless, hopeless, defeated.
I feel some of the same feelings. It's just been rough around the house because it's kind of like the bunny hop. Like you take 3 steps forward and then all of a sudden you're taking 2 steps back and discovering that someone's been getting into some things they shouldn't be getting into, and you're just not seeing progress. You feel like you've taken 2 steps backwards.
And some of it just, regular, especially at birthdays, things like adoption loss. Just things like the loss of the birth parent is huge on birthdays. You know, we dealt with a birth parent being in the hospital and just a lot of emotions with that.
And I think that's hard too for our kids still, is just dealing. I think in our situation, our kids do still have some contact with their birth parents.
And we love them. It's like
it's
like more family.
It's a safe situation. Issues and concerns in our kids' heads come up, and they don't know how to voice those and talk about them, and so then we start seeing behaviors again.
Sometimes there was some stuff voiced yesterday that I was really surprised by. But there's so much conflicting feelings and all. It's hard for adults to manage those types of feelings, let alone kids. Well, you feel like a failure. One time we were at a family camp and one of the counselors was like, in the parent session, was like, you've got to stop shoulding on yourself. And we all got a chuckle out of that. But
I think should on yourself.
It's that constant we should be doing this, we should have done that differently, we should be doing this, we should be doing that. And there's so much, as adoptive parents, you're constantly wondering, should I be doing this? Should we try this therapy? Should we be doing that? We
do have some cool things going on, like we have a birthday party coming up Saturday. And like we said, we're getting ready for Jasmine's birthday, and Margie's putting up,
as I climb to my booth.
Ooh, and before you do, pause. Show your shirt. It says Ravenclaw, Miles Managed. That's a shout out to our friends at Hogwarts Running Club. Woohoo! But here she goes. She's gonna put up a banner, trying to, without killing herself.
This might be a 2-person job, but...
So, yay, Jasmine's birthday party. She's gonna be doing mermaid birthday. And she's very excited about this. So hopefully you guys will see. You got it? Margie went on Pinterest and saw this. So how do you feel about it now?
I like it.
It's hard because I don't think you can. Oh, there we go. You can see it now. So it says Jasmine for her 13th birthday, and then it's gonna be a mermaid birthday like we said, and there's all sorts of stuff that we have here. And you'll have to come back and watch probably a couple days after Saturday, because it's going to be Saturday when we're having her party, but there's all sorts of fun mermaidy stuff that Margie's she's found on Pinterest to make.
Beach pudding. We're going to have shark jello. It's going to be blue jello, like ocean, with the little sharks swimming through it. And then on top, we're going to have, where'd they go? Little life preservers with little kids floating on top of the life preservers with little umbrellas. Umbrellas.
You're gonna
And
skewer
lots of other fun
things?
stuffs.
By the way, the Sour Patch Kids, those are some funky looking kids on there.
Where'd
I
they
mean,
go?
come on, look at
I
that
don't
again.
know.
Yeah, where are they? Look at that. They've got like buggy. Man, if your kids look like that, you have got a reason to be freaking out. I mean, look at that. They're like, their eyes are like, boing.
The cake is going to be, like we're gonna have a beach on one part of it, an ocean on another. We're gonna have little Ariel sitting on a rock, and there will be shells on the beach and critters. But if I took like a clear plastic straw on the fish and had it look like it was jumping out of the water, that could be cool. And we could make like the shark and the fish like look like they're surfing the wave. That'd be fun.
You better watch it. It's getting so close to October. Anything with a shark, you're gonna be so tempted to make it into an autopsy. Like there's gonna be a Sour Patch Kid with like a foot,
gross. No.
Not at your
I'm not tempted.
Not-
Maybe
not-
you, but
not
me.
at your mermaid party.
Not my mermaid party.
So Margie got this yesterday for us to have for breakfast, and I totally forgot to have this for breakfast. So I'm gonna have it for lunch. Spinach souffle by Garden Lights, and we had at a conference we went to, Comic Con, we had same thing, Garden Lights, and it was little souffles, like little mini muffin type souffles that were bite size, and they were really, really good. And that's what we thought these were, but they're not. We're gonna see if it's good because I'm an idiot, didn't read the instructions except looking at the time for the microwave, and I took the plastic covering off and then just threw it away, and then I saw I was supposed to microwave with the plastic covering on, so we'll see if that made a difference.
The second part of the directions?
We'll let it stand.
No. Like you did it 3.5 minutes at 100% power, and then 1 minute at 50% power.
No.
All with.
Well,
plastic,
I did.
All with the plastic on.
Well, I couldn't do it with the plastic on because look, the plastic's off. So actually, I didn't do it at 3.5 minutes. I did it at 4.5 minutes because I'm like, I don't have the plastic. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stick a fork into this thing, and it's moist. That's for sure. I just put a little crusty part around the edge. You know how eggs get really hard, but anyways. So that looks pretty good, right? Oh, there's my camera. And wow, there's a lot of flavor in that. That's really good. Like it's really moist, and it's just has a really good spinach flavor. Wow, it's good. And it's after school, and I'm guessing Dalton has all of his homework done.
Yeah.
Except he's got to work. He's got to work on his project here pretty soon, right? What do you make? What kind of project are you working on? A plant cell. We just got to label it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's doing fun by doing a puzzle. I don't even know what the puzzle's of.
What's the puzzle of?
Whoa! The whole world, 1,000 pieces. Whoa! And he's got already some stuff put together, working on his edge pieces. And Margie in her scrapbook corner has Party Central going on, so we already showed you the banners that she made and told you about some of the foods. And now what?
I am making labels for the foods. Therefore, I got seaweed skewers, seafoam punch, ocean water, beach cake, beach pudding, driftwood.
So what are you going to use these for? These are labels for
Food.
So you're making these special foods so people don't have, so that they know how it connects with the mermaid theme.
Right. So, seaweed skewers, like I said earlier, grapes on skewers, but they're supposed to look kind of like seaweed, so.
But they're not going to taste.
Little flowers with.
So you like punch, you put paper in there and then punch, and then it makes those. Oh, cool. And they got two different sides to them. I'm getting in the light. You guys are seeing my shadow. Those are pretty looking. I really like these. And so here's Dalton, and he is working on his plant cell project. He's making the key, because here's his plant cell that he's made. And he has, even there, Plant Cell by Dalton Fink. And this is, do you remember what this is? That's the plant.
So, but there's another one right there.
And then that's the cell wall. And then this big blue thing is what?
and nucleus.
And then the little round things are the
Vacuoles.
The
then
vacuoles.
the chloroplasts are the green.
Yep, the chloroplasts are the green, and then the red ones are
Mitochondria, then the chloroplast is the bag.
yeah. We're gonna put a plastic bag in there because we didn't know what else to put in there because it needs to be like a jelly-like substance. And I didn't feel like making gack or doing anything like that, so Dalton's pretty much done a lot of this on his own. So we're gonna put a plastic bag in there, and that can be the
plant set.
All right, so we're at the end of the day. I just picked up Jasmine from drama practice. La! And now I'm cooking dinner while Margie's working on some party stuff for Jasmine's birthday. And we're going to have mini meatloafs with mashed potatoes, gravy, and some vegetables, which we had leftover vegetables, and we need to get all those eaten, so they're in the microwave right now, nuking. And so these mini meatloafs you mix sea salt, pepper, paprika, chopped parsley, onion, and optional egg, which we put in there for the extra protein. And also ground turkey, and you roll it up into little balls, and then you put it and you not grill it. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. You fry it in a pan. So I'm gonna go show you guys what it looks like so far. They look really yummy. So here we go. We are boiling water with a little bit of margarine in it. We're making some gravy, and here are the meatball, or not the meatballs, the mini meatloafs. And I'm gonna wait for them to start cooking, and then I'm supposed to flatten them a little bit in a while, and then flip them over one time, and then serve them with the gravy and mashed potatoes. And then we are having broccoli that I already set out that was on the microwave, but we are in interest of saving time and make it easy on ourselves. Mashed potatoes, it's instant. We're not doing like peeling potatoes and all that. You gotta make stuff easy sometimes. And to show you that we're not a perfect family, look, we're still, we got a pile. It's not like we have this pristine, clean home, because look, that's from Jasmine's birthday dinner yesterday. So I'll put a picture of what it looked like before it was dug into, but usually for a birthday breakfast, I will make a double-decker pancake and then decorate it with frosting. So this, what we had in the house was a gluten-free mix, pancake mix with, it already had candy bits in it. So I wasn't gonna put chocolate chips in it. So and we had a bunch of bananas that went bad. So I made a banana paste and mixed some chocolate chips in with that. So that stuff on top is like a chocolate banana, like sauce on top of it and in between. And then it had icing all over it. And of course we did some other things, like we made it more of a brinner, so we had bacon and eggs and stuff like that. So there was actually some nutrition gotten from the meal yesterday. But we did that yesterday evening because Saturday when we actually have her party. So what are we doing for your birthday?
Picking out on sweets.
Picking out on sweet, but what's the theme?
It's mermaid party.
Mermaid party, and what are we gonna do to mermaid it? We're gonna watch
A Little Mermaid, and we already have a piece to my decorations.
Yeah, we showed them earlier, the banner, but so we're gonna watch The Little Mermaid, but we're also gonna like binge watch Disney movies all day long. So we're gonna do that and eat sweets and like pizza rolls and different things. So it's not gonna be a nutritious day at all. So we decided instead of doing the pancakes in the morning we're gonna do more like a healthy breakfast, since the rest of the day we're going to like be picking out on sweets. So here we go. The table's almost set. I almost have all the mini meatloafs done, but here's how I stink at plating. But here's how it kind of turned out. There's the mini meatloaf, which people can put gravy on it, or they can put ketchup on it, so it'd be like a mini meatloaf. And then I have broccoli and mashed potatoes, and I have some other folks. We had leftover mixed vegetables, so this is what another kiddo's plate looks like. So it looks really good, and it was kind of funny because as I was reading through the recipe, it said it's a little dated, not bad, but it was like, they won't know that it's not real beef because we use ground turkey, and I think we're so much in an age where everything's gluten-free and health conscious and all that jazz that I don't think ground turkey, I don't think anyone like gets upset about ground turkey versus ground beef. But it was just funny because I'm reading it and I'm like, they won't know that it's really ground turkey or whatever. Like, they won't know that it's not ground beef. Shh. That's what we do too. Like, everything is set. We go ahead and we put portions on our kids' plates. Comment below if you agree with that or disagree with that. I know that there are two schools of thought, that you let the kids get the food that they want, and that it's the they'll eat until they're full type of deal. We like, in our household with our adopted children, we like to foster an atmosphere where they try everything. And so I know that we've had all this stuff before, so I know they like it. But with other stuff, if we've never had it before, we at least put a little bit so that they have like 2 bites of it on their plate. And our rule in our house is you eat everything on your plate. You don't have to, but then you don't get dessert if you don't finish everything on your plate, because that's optional. That's a treat. So you don't have to get dessert. But most people want it, and we don't fill their plates up so bad that they don't have the option or the chance to. If you're on a desert island and you could only have one of them, like the helicopter would only bring one of them, which would you choose?
I'd either have the meatloaf or vegetables.
You're on a deserted island and you can only have one of those
Meatloaf.
things. What if there was no ketchup to put on the meatloaf?
Meatloaf.
What if you couldn't salt it?
Meatloaf.
Boo!
Did you like the meatloaf?
Meatloaf.
So Jasmine, you said you liked the meatloaf. Did you know it wasn't ground beef?
What? What?
It's a good day to be a dog lying on the floor, eating a bone, destroying a treat. Matthew, the savior of us all, doing dishes so we don't get sick. It's a tough job, but someone's gonna do it. And this 16-year-old is kicking germs' butts. So Margie just finished these for the party. They are sand dollars that she's been working hard on, and they look really, really cool. And I have been working on writing another one of my magical creatures with an activity that goes along with it to help caregivers bond with kiddos. And this is the last one that I have to write and get to our illustrators and people that are helping us put our ebook together. So I'm trying to crank it out. I don't think I'm gonna make it because I'm getting pretty tired. You feeling tired? Cool thing we had today was we have our nightlight drive that we're doing. We're doing a nightlight drive to combat bedtime trauma and fears and help foster kiddos. So collecting nightlights to give to foster families through foster agencies. And we had, I guess, an organization contact us via email, and they want to be a part of what we're doing and help us collect nightlights. So that was very cool. So it's always exciting when we have other people that want to help us impact foster and adoptive families and help us nurture them. So check out our other videos. We have book reviews and different things like that. Tips, quick thoughts that will directly help you to nurture and grow your foster adoptive family. This we do just kind of to give you an idea of what's going on around in our lives, and so you can get to know us and some of our other crew. So it's just fun. So check out our other videos to get some better tips, and we hope that we're helping you to nurture and grow your foster or adoptive family.